set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from the 37. They'll throw here on first. Hit it right through the middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's good.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Going to the ground again on first. And dodges the tackle. And he has this down to the 34. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go, here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now off the play action. For big yards on the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull out in front further. 13-zip.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was the thing of beauty.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He beams one, deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Liking, ready.
Looking to throw here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
18, go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
And I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. It was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Broncos. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Finds him on the slant. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their early lead to 13. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Looking in the air here. Connects on the crosser. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
43-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start with 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7.
Back to throw. It's everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? 70 Lion. Curve 19. Curve 19. Ready?
They'll air it out on third. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Shut up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
From the red zone now. It's a screen to Barkley. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
Let's go now. Gravity.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. He's going to throw this one. That's completed right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
17 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And break the huddle. It's second down now. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long.
Let's go. Ready, right?
They'll throw third and long. He's caught. He's got Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Johnson on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Buckley. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays, and that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
There you go, set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap. He'll give to Blue. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Shotgun now on third down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. 7 Buffalo, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. He'll put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
79 Brock.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, it's an interception! We'll take over right at the 5 after the return. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Lamb has another one. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Blue. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Cowboy 80.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll only find 1 yard So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Come on.
Set. 70 Timber.
Buckley on the shotgun handoff. Get some space around midfield. Still fighting forward. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see, here's 2nd and 19.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
There we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Cardinal. 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up the middle, Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to add that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles. 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys throw their lead yet again.
Eagles 17. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly throwing into coverage, it's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on. You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The wrong plan has it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. Just like that.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
2nd down pass play coming. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
good.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On first down, it's Blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line, second down.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some juice up. He's got it deep downfield. And they are all the way into that red zone.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game.
Okay, ready.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
18, second.
They'll work against the blitz. That's incomplete left side.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Got it, ready.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Mustang 19, Bronco 80.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got it, man. It's Marvin Mims. And this one does not go far.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, they need 7.
Buffalo,
They'll throw, third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
his guys take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Blue. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Offense is set, first and 10.
Warrior 7. Get it. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Man in motion here.
Movement.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. That's a throw now. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He gets the handoff. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Viking 18. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
17. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Are you kidding me?
Pick it up, you're embarrassing us.
Are you kidding me?
Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Rebel on the tackle. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trap 60. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's Smith on the slant. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trying to do some window dressing.
Come on.
Sticking to the air here. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Now the defense did have to work for them on that previous play, Brock. So just 5 yards to go now on second following the flag. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
15 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take 7 points off the deficit.
Eagles 24. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Who gets it? And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
On the give, it's Blue. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
When no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, shot.
A 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Going with Blue here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Eagles 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
McLaughlin on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own
Eagles getting ready.
27-yard
Here
line.
comes 1st and 10.
Tag.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster.
Intended for Devontae Smith. Incomplete.
Okay, ready?
So after that prior
Brings up
incompletion,
third
we've got third
and
down.
10.
Let's go now. Hook.
To the air on third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Hiking 18. 79 Broncos. Get up.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ready?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Go.
Here's a design run. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.